world is a world, the black skin. I don't know why. The black skin, the black man always have an impression mentality, not a future mentality. Whenever money comes to your hand, do not create an impression, create a future. There are so many people who have money and all they want to do is to create an impression. They are not living a life, they are living a lie. There are lots of fake people living fake life. You see people living in certain locations not because they can afford it, but because they want people to rate them in a certain class. You do not go up, you grow up. Don't live in an area because your friends live there. Live in an area because you can afford it. I know some people are going to say, man of God, you don't understand. Until you live in a certain class of area, there are certain kind of jobs people won't give you because you don't live in a certain class of area. Listen to me. A wise investor does not go for locationers, they go for professionals. Even if a professional is in the bush, they will go seek him to do a job. So your location cannot make up for your profession. So you must understand that wise investors go for professionals and not locationers. It's very important. Don't use your money to create how can somebody have a jeep parked in front of a rented apartment? You're driving a jeep, you're riding a jeep of 10 million, and yet you are living in a rented house and expect the landlord not to increase rent. As you are driving that jeep, you look like increment. It's a crazy world we live in. It's a crazy life. We are always conscious about people. We are conscious of how people see us, how people rate us, how people look at us. To hell with people. People don't care about you. People care about themselves. When you care what they think, you stink. Don't care what they think. That's why you must understand your life is not about creating an impression, but to create a future. You say, Apostle, listen to me. Why it's good, never drive a jeep if you don't have a land. Because cars can have accidents, but lands can't have accidents. Even if the building gets burnt, the land is still there. I know so people are trying to live a certain life because they believe that money comes to their hand once in a while. You know, this money that every 3 months or every 6 months, there is this kind of business I do, and money just comes to my hand. So that's why I live the kind of life. That's wrong. Because you do not plan your life around a windfall. You plan your life around an income. Income is regular. Windfall comes once in a while. Don't plan your life around a windfall. Plan your life around an income. That money that comes to your hands once in a while, that somebody gives you as a gift, as a handout, like they say, as a dash, once in 6 months, once in 7 months, that's not your real value. Your real value is what you earn every month that comes your way naturally, and that is what you plan your life around.